What's up, y'all? Travis and I got together today and we made us a little mix of deer minerals that we use throughout the season. Really here in Kentucky we only have about 6 months left of season. It feels like season just ended, but it's really just right around the corner. We just want to start off by saying nothing in this video. We're not sponsored by any of it. This is just things that we've used over the years, trial and error type stuff. Use this stuff at that farm, this stuff at this farm. And we've basically compiled it all into a big mix. We have 400 pounds of minerals sitting over here in a barrel and a couple bucketfuls that we're probably going to go dump out tomorrow. This is just stuff that we've figured out over the years that works for us and that deer liking. So what you see behind me is basically what's in the mix. I'm going to give you a little bit of overview of what everything is and a few ingredients that's in them. If you really want to know, we're going to post some pictures up down below us here and it'll let you know the ingredients in each bag, pictures of each bag. So if y'all want to go and make the mix yourself, you're more than welcome to it. It does work in our region, or in our area, and it's what we found that works the best for us. So starting out here, we have regular Champion's Choice is what we bought at our local feed store. It's mix and fine salt. It is just pure sodium. That's all it is. Obviously, you know, most of these mixes nowadays have a lot of salt in them. If you've tasted any of them, I don't know if anybody does that or if it's just me, but if you've tasted any of them, majority of it is just salt. That's all it tastes like. It's just salt, and that is a little bit of a flavor factor for the deer. They obviously crave that salt. It helps them sweat and stuff throughout the summertime. It keeps them cooler. So we use the mix and fine salt, like I said, just pure sodium. Next is dicalcium phosphate. You can see on the bag here, it's got phosphorus, calcium, and fluorine. Now, as everybody knows, when you were young, you were told, you know, calcium builds strong bones. Same goes for deer. A deer's antlers is just bone. Anybody that hunts pretty much knows that. So the calcium is just going to help those deer grow stronger antlers and hopefully, in our case, larger antlers. Next, this is what I refer to as 16:8 mineral. It's a ratio mineral that majority of farmers use for cattle, but it's got a lot more mineral than any of these others up here. It's got, you know, kind of oddball minerals like zinc, magnesium, copper, things of that sort. I actually used to work in the feed store that we bought these minerals from, and I had a guy come in and I think he bought 20 bags of this 16:8 and only a couple of the trace mineral, and he ended up telling me, you know, throughout talking to him, that he mixed the 16:8 mineral with the trace mineral, and he found that the 16:8 had so many more, you know, vital minerals to the deer that over the years since he'd been using it, the bases on his deer, the mass, the deer just grew so much more mass on his antlers and carried it all the way out. So we threw a bag in there. We only threw 50 pounds of it, so, you know, we'll see how it works. This is another trial kind of run. But also over here we have the regular trace mineral salt. Again, it's primarily sodium, but it's got a couple other things. I think it's got some zinc, it's got some calcium. But that's what majority of people use. I've seen people come in there and get just trace mineral salt and dump it out. I've actually done it myself, and you know, it works too. But our main source of smell for the mineral is this Lucky Buck. We actually bought 2 buckets of it. It's apple flavored, and to me it kind of smells like Kool-Aid. It's also got minerals in it, primarily sodium, like the rest of them. But everything here works well for us. We've all used them separately. We've mixed these two together, these two together. There's all kinds of combinations y'all can do. But we mixed these 5 right here today, and we're gonna see how it works. So y'all, that was a little bit of a deer prep scenario that we did today. Got some minerals mixed. Like I said, we got 400 pounds sitting in a barrel over here. That's what Travis and I did tonight. We're actually gonna get up in the morning and go listen for some turkeys. We don't have the best conditions, but youth season's 3 weeks away, so we're gonna try to get out there and see if we can't locate some birds. We'll come back at you tomorrow.
What's up, guys? We just got out here this morning. Just pulled up to where we're gonna look for some birds for youth season. We already got one goblin, so we're gonna get back here and try to locate where he's at, see if we can't get on him, and maybe find a couple more while we're out here this morning.
What's up, y'all? So we heard a few birds this morning. Located a couple what we believe to be flocks. We heard some hens with them. It's still cold, so they're still flocked up. Built a blind where we heard one group. We're heading to build a blind where we heard the other group. Throughout the next couple weeks before the season starts, we're gonna try to get out here of a morning, maybe of an evening, and listen some more and do a little bit more prep, scouting and stuff. That way we can really pinpoint where the birds are for youth season. We are taking a youth hunter, so hopefully we'll get y'all some good film for that video.